Have you ever wondered if one shot could change an entire war? Not just assassinate a target, but obliterate an entire war machine. Throughout history, we've had legendary snipers, but the modern battlefield has given birth to an entirely different kind of weapon. This is the world of anti-materiel rifles, firearms designed for pure destruction. From the colossal monsters of Russia to the agile assassins from Britain, and even Ukraine's alligator with its terrifying power. Prepare yourselves, because today we're diving deep into the armory of the world's heaviest hitters, uncovering the power and secrets behind the rifles that can redefine the very nature of warfare. Are you ready? What if I told you the legends of yesterday's battlefields, those silent hunters who changed the course of history with a single, precise shot, are still shaping warfare today? When we talk about the most formidable snipers the world has ever seen, names like Ivan Mikhailovich Sidorenko, Lyudmila Pavlichenko, and Vasily Grigorievich Zaitsev instantly spring to mind. These weren't just soldiers. They were artists of the long shot, forged in the crucible of the Soviet Union. Their legacy, a chilling reminder of how one individual can dramatically alter the tide of battle, continues to inspire. But the landscape of modern conflict is shifting. While traditional snipers focus on high-value human targets, a new breed of precision weapon has emerged, designed not just for elimination, but for sheer destruction. This is the age of the anti-materiel rifle. No longer are snipers solely aiming for enemy personnel. They're targeting vehicles, tearing through unarmored equipment, even disrupting helicopters and low-flying aircraft. This isn't about human targets anymore. It's about disabling enemy capabilities. It's about creating chaos, crippling logistics, and forcing the enemy to divert precious resources. The answer often lies in Russian engineering, a legacy born from the very same lands that gave us legendary sniper rifles like the SVD and the VSS Vintorez. This is where the OSV-96 was born, a modern anti-materiel rifle developed and refined by the Tula Instrument Design Bureau. It's a weapon built for impact, designed to neutralize everything from unarmored vehicles to vital infrastructure. But before the OSV-96 became a staple, Russia grappled with the challenges of balancing brute force with pinpoint accuracy. Its predecessor, the KSVK, an armor-piercing sniper rifle, offered immense penetrating power with its standard 12.7 by 108 mm rounds. It had a round magazine and even an emergency iron sight for close-quarter engagements. However, the KSVK, despite its raw power, revealed a critical flaw during extensive training. Its accuracy simply wasn't consistent enough for the precise demands of anti-materiel work. The powerful 12.7 mm round, while capable of punching through significant barriers, lacked the inherent precision needed for surgical strikes. Russian engineers recognized this serious limitation. They needed a new rifle that retained the formidable stopping power of the 12.7 mm round, but drastically improved accuracy and, ideally, offered semi-automatic capability. The stakes were too high for anything less, so the development continued, driven by the relentless pursuit of perfection. Finally, after 6 years of rigorous testing, the OSV-96 entered mass production in 2000. This rifle is a marvel of design, measuring an imposing 1746 millimeters in overall length with a 1000 millimeter free-floating barrel. To enhance its maneuverability, a critical factor for any field operative, the OSV-96 features a gas-operated rotating bolt mechanism. Despite its seemingly bulky appearance and an empty weight of 12.9 kilograms without optics, its ingenious folding mechanism allows soldiers to quickly collapse the rifle, making it surprisingly agile for rapid deployment to any combat position. This means a sniper can swiftly relocate, disappear, and re-engage, maintaining the element of surprise. But how does this immense rifle manage to stay so accurate at extreme distances? While Russia pushed the boundaries of its sniper heritage, its neighbor Ukraine also inherited a significant portion of the former Soviet Union's defense industry. And they haven't been idle. Ukraine has produced more than a few formidable sniper rifles, with the recently unveiled Snipex Alligator standing out as a true contender for one of the most dangerous anti-materiel rifles in the world today. The sheer destructive power of the Alligator is staggering, boasting twice the force of the renowned American Barrett M107. That's a mind-boggling level of penetration, considering the Barrett itself can pierce armored personnel carriers. This isn't just an incremental improvement, it's a leap in raw, unadulterated power. What enables this monstrous capability? Instead of the common 12.7mm ammunition found in most anti-materiel rifles, the Alligator from Ukraine fires a massive 14.5 by 114mm round. This isn't just any large caliber. It's the same ammunition used in the Soviet-era KPV heavy machine gun, a round familiar to armies across China, North Korea, Cuba, and even Vietnam. Imagine the devastating effect of an anti-aircraft round delivered with sniper precision. It turns targets that were once considered safe into vulnerable points. Yet, caliber alone doesn't define a weapon's might. Reliability and stability are equally crucial, especially when unleashing such a powerful projectile. To ensure its reliability and manage the immense forces at play, the Snipex Alligator is built to an imposing length of 2 meters, with the barrel alone stretching 1.2 meters. While its overall dimensions might seem comparable to other heavy sniper rifles, the trade-off for its double Barrett M107 power is its colossal weight. 25 kilograms, nearly double the Barrett's 12.9 kilograms. This extreme mass, coupled with the ferocious recoil of the 14.5mm round, limits its effective engagement range to under 2,000 meters, despite a theoretical maximum range of 7,000 meters. Its size and weight also make it notoriously inconvenient for continuous movement on a dynamic battlefield. So, how do Ukrainian forces manage to deploy such a powerful, yet unwieldy weapon? If you're a soldier who trains by lifting hundreds of kilograms daily and dreams of puncturing concrete walls, armored vehicles, and communication towers from miles away, then the Denel NTW-20 is the weapon for you. Weighing in at a colossal 31 kilograms, this South African rifle, introduced into their National Defense Force in 1998, remains one of the most potent anti-materiel rifles in the world. It's not just a rifle, it's an infantry cannon, capable of devastating gun emplacements, bunkers, radar systems, and even missile launchers. In certain scenarios, it's even used to detonate explosives safely from a distance, adding another layer to its battlefield utility. This isn't a weapon for subtle engagements, it's designed for overwhelming force. The NTW-20 comes in 2 primary calibers, a monstrous 20mm version and a slightly less imposing 14.5mm variant. The 20mm model tips the scales at 31 kilograms, while the 14.5mm version is even heavier at 34 kilograms. Both versions offer an effective range of 1,500 meters to 2,300 meters, comparable to other heavy sniper rifles. There's even a third, less common variant firing a 20 by 110mm round, but what truly sets the NTW-20 apart is its modular design. It can be disassembled, allowing for a swift barrel and bolt swap to change calibers in under a minute, even without specialized tools in the field. This unique adaptability theoretically makes it incredibly versatile. Yet, this impressive modularity doesn't do much to salvage the monstrous rifle's mobility. To transport the NTW-20, it must be broken down into two substantial parts, often carried in two separate backpacks, each weighing over 15 kilograms. One pack holds the receiver, while the other carries the barrel and ammunition. This logistical nightmare is perhaps one of the main reasons why, apart from South Africa itself, the NTW-20 has seen limited adoption by other armed forces worldwide. Even India's Vidwansak, reportedly based on the NTW-20, managed to shave off a couple of kilograms, coming in at 29 kilograms. So, when does overwhelming power become a liability on the move? If the NTW-20 feels too cumbersome, and you simply need a rifle light enough for a single soldier to maneuver yet powerful enough to obliterate light vehicles, then the legendary Barrett M107 stands as a compelling alternative. Designed for a dual role of anti-personnel and anti-materiel, the M107, while using the standard NATO 12.7 by 99 mm .50 BMG caliber, achieves a muzzle velocity of 853 meters per second. This allows it to precisely strike targets up to 1,825 meters away, with a maximum range exceeding 2,458 meters. It truly embodies the idea of a mobile, high-impact weapon system. Despite its formidable appearance, the Barrett M107 measures 1448 millimeters in length and weighs a manageable 12.9 kilograms. This makes it perfectly suited for soldiers to carry across diverse front lines, deploying it safely and effectively wherever a target presents itself. In an era when anti-materiel rifles were often dismissed due to their perceived bulk and unmanageable recoil, the M107 revolutionized the field. Its ingenious recoil mitigation system, which distributes the force across the entire rifle and incorporates a heavy-duty spring combined with a muzzle brake that redirects gas, proved a groundbreaking concept. The Barrett M107 unequivocally demonstrated that a modern sniper no longer had to choose between combat mobility and penetrating power. They could have both. This minimized recoil also dramatically boosts the rifle's effective offensive capability, even surpassing more powerful designs like the Snipex Alligator in terms of practical combat utility. A soldier using the M107 can fire an entire 5-round magazine within 10 seconds, accurately engaging multiple targets without wasting precious time on excessive re-aiming or reloading. This allows operators to sustain engagements for extended periods without succumbing to the exhaustion typically caused by heavy recoil. What tactical advantages does this blend of power and user-friendliness truly offer on the modern battlefield? But the narrative of the perfect anti-materiel rifle might have been entirely different if the AS-50 had never emerged from the UK. Introduced in 2007, the AS-50 was developed specifically to meet the demands of Special Forces, a sniper rifle that combined the superior characteristics of both manually operated and semi-automatic systems with a strong emphasis on combat mobility, and it delivered. From its very inception, this rifle made a powerful impression, weighing in at just 12.2 kilograms, without optics or magazine, and measuring a compact 1,369 millimeters. This makes the AS-50 significantly lighter and more streamlined than many of the heavy sniper rifles currently on the market, even outperforming some Barrett models, while still boasting an effective range of 1,800 meters. This remarkable blend of reduced weight and size makes the AS-50 incredibly agile and flexible for a 2-person combat team, allowing them to operate effectively over long distances and extended periods. As you might imagine, seeing an operator firing the AS-50 in semi-automatic mode is a testament to its design. Imagine a stream of armor-piercing rounds hitting a target, with the rifle showing no signs of overheating or loss of accuracy. This speaks volumes about the weapon's perfectly optimized design, enabling soldiers to maintain cover at a safe distance from the enemy, engaging targets relentlessly without a second thought for their equipment's performance. It's a level of confidence and operational freedom that few other rifles can provide. The mechanical design of the AS-50 isn't necessarily revolutionary, but its true genius lies in the intelligent selection of materials. The manufacturer reveals that most of the AS-50's critical components are crafted from titanium, a metal significantly lighter than conventional steel. Furthermore, to prevent key parts from overheating and compromising accuracy, specific components are reinforced using special treatments, enhancing durability and reducing the frequency of maintenance. To maximize its adaptability, the AS-50 is also equipped with 5 standard Picatinny rails, allowing for simultaneous attachment of long-range optics, bipods, night vision devices, or laser rangefinders. This harmonious combination of power, rapid-fire capability, precision, and high mobility firmly establishes the AS-50 as a world-leading semi-automatic sniper rifle, even if its service is currently limited to elite US and UK Special Forces. What lessons can the world learn from the AS-50's innovative approach to design? The evolution of anti-materiel rifles, from the Soviet giants to today's agile precision instruments, reflects a profound shift in military strategy. It's no longer just about putting a bullet in a target. It's about systemic disruption. The ability to neutralize critical enemy assets from a distance, without direct engagement, offers an unprecedented tactical advantage. This changing battlefield demands weapons that are not only powerful, but also adaptable, lightweight, and capable of sustained, accurate fire. We've seen how the early designs, while potent, struggled with the unwieldiness that came with sheer force. The challenge has always been to overcome the physical limitations of recoil and weight without sacrificing the devastating impact these rifles are designed to deliver. The ongoing arms race in anti-materiel rifle development is fascinating. Each nation, drawing on its unique technological strengths and battlefield experiences, strives to create the next generation of these destructive tools. We're seeing innovations in material science, like the use of titanium in the AS-50, fundamentally changing what's possible in terms of weight reduction without compromising durability. Recoil mitigation systems, once a secondary thought, are now central to design, allowing for rapid follow-up shots that turn a single-shot precision weapon into a rapid-fire threat. These advancements are not just about raw power, they're about usability and tactical flexibility. The goal is a weapon that can be carried further, deployed faster, and fired more accurately, all while delivering a crushing blow to enemy infrastructure. Consider the implications of these weapons on modern conflicts. An anti-materiel sniper can effectively deny an enemy access to vital supply routes by disabling their transport, can blind their communications by destroying antennas, or even neutralize key defensive positions before an assault begins. This capability fundamentally alters the risk calculus for conventional forces. It forces opponents to invest heavily in hardening their logistics and static defenses, diverting resources and increasing operational costs. The unseen threat of a long-range, high-caliber strike creates a psychological pressure that can be just as debilitating as a direct engagement. What further innovations could we see in this specialized field, as militaries seek ever more effective ways to project power from afar? We've journeyed through a world of incredible firepower, from the historical might of Russian engineering with the OSV-96 to the sheer raw devastation of Ukraine's Snipex Alligator. We've seen the brute force of South Africa's NTW-20, a weapon that can seemingly tear through anything, and the refined balance of power and precision offered by America's iconic Barrett M107. Finally, we explored the British AS-50, a testament to agile design and technological ingenuity, proving that lightweight doesn't mean light impact. Each rifle represents a distinct philosophy, a unique solution to the complex problem of long-range anti-materiel engagement. They all serve the same brutal purpose: to disable, disrupt, and destroy, but they achieve it through vastly different means. Ultimately, the choice of the perfect anti-materiel rifle is a complex one, a delicate dance between overwhelming power and practical precision. Do you prioritize the raw, unadulterated stopping power of a 14.5 millimeter or 20 millimeter round, even if it means sacrificing mobility and ease of use? Or do you opt for the more manageable, yet still incredibly potent, 12.7 millimeter platform that allows for rapid, sustained engagement? Each design, each engineering choice carries a trade-off. The heaviest weapons, while offering unparalleled destructive capability, demand specialized logistical support and limit a sniper's ability to operate independently. Lighter, more agile rifles, while still formidable, might require more shots to achieve the same effect on hardened targets. The true genius lies in finding that optimal balance, a weapon that empowers the individual sniper to achieve mission objectives effectively, rather than hindering them with excessive weight or unmanageable recoil. It's about designing a rifle that is not just a tool, but an extension of the operator's will, capable of delivering pinpoint destruction from distances once
Di chuyển
thought
cực nhanh qua
impossible.
mọi tòa nhà, góc
The
phố,
evolution of these
vượt qua những
weapons
ao hồ
reflects
đầm lầy
humanity's
vách đá.
continuous quest for tactical
Bất ngờ
advantage,
giáng đòn tấn công,
pushing the
tiêu diệt
boundaries
hàng
of
chục
what a
tay súng nguy
single
hiểm
soldier
chỉ
can
bằng một cái vẩy
accomplish.
tay.
But as technology advances and conflicts evolve, will we see even more radical designs emerge? Or have we already reached the practical limits of what a man-portable anti-materiel rifle can be? The debate and the innovation certainly continue.